In this video, I'll show you how to switch between insert mode and overwrite mode in LibreOffice Calc. Hi, my name is Michael with Office Nifty, and I make quick tips and tutorials on how to use Calc software. By default, Calc uses insert mode, and you might be asking, what is even insert mode and why do I care? Well, let's try it out. So typically, if I start to type some words into a cell, it just shows up like you expect it to. And if I were to type some other words, like I did here, it actually inserted what I typed in between two separate words as if it was inserted. Nothing special, right? Now then, let me demonstrate what is overwrite. Overwrite mode is where it'll actually replace some words that I typed. So as an example, let me try to replace this. To enable overwrite mode, one quick way is we go down to the status bar, and here I have my mouse over an empty section and it shows insert mode. All I have to do is left click on it, and now it shows overwrite. And if you notice where my typing cursor is, it changed to almost a highlight. When I click around, it highlights a whole letter instead of just a line when it was in insert mode. So let's test this out. As you can see, I replaced the word with apple by simply typing apple. So you might be thinking, who cares? What's so special about overwriting? And I'd say you have a valid question. I think it's a matter of personal preference. For me, I find it easier to use overwrite mode if I just want to replace one letter. For example, if I change an E to A, it's quite easy to select because it highlights the letter for me. If I go back to insert mode, typically if I wanted to replace one letter, I'd have to click where I want the cursor to be, and then I have to press a delete key or backspace key, and then I type the letter. I find it visually better to just use the overwrite mode to replace the letter that I want. Now sometimes using overwrite mode might take getting used to because a lot of software like your text editor or internet browser usually uses insert mode. So if you make a mistake and you accidentally type a lot of things, you can always just click on the cancel button or hit escape on your keyboard. Then the cell actually won't accept the change that you made. So the takeaway is to enable or disable insert mode, you can toggle it between the two by just left clicking down here in the empty status bar. But make sure that you select the input line first, then you can switch around. And if you accidentally make a lot of typos and mess up your cell, just make sure to hit the escape key or hit on the cancel icon to undo your changes. If there's anything you'd like to learn more about LibreOffice Calc, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to help you learn and create awesome spreadsheets in Calc. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay nifty.